start that recording. So we've got essentially what I've done is because you guys kind of moved around a little bit after the last ghoul in your area or
living ghoul
scarecrow was vanquished, and then you guys have kind of moved off a little bit here and there. A couple people have so I progressed the combat to round 5, the very start. So we're going to pick it up at the very top of the pops for round 5. We've got Rampa moving through the fields. And let me just describe a little bit of the action that happened in the last 2 kind of like phantom rounds that I progressed it through. Because we had Alexis and Sundancer coming down behind Alendril, who had just shot what he thought was a ghoul. It didn't actually quite get off the post yet.
He saw a lot of straw.
No, it was blood. But he kind of heard like a call, like in the common tongue, just as the figure slumped. So he investigated a little bit. It was a person. Maybe a farmer or someone like that. It looks like he's going through ghoul fever, and he was probably going to turn in the next 12 to 36 hours, but he hadn't quite turned yet.
He won't be turning now.
He won't be turning now. And you know he probably wasn't going to recover on his own anyway, and without a proper cleric to do, cure disease.
Cure disease, yeah.
The chances of him recovering were very slim. So he might have just did him a mercy, but he might have just murdered him as well. So we'll leave that struggle to Dan. So what we've got is you guys have that was Scarecrow on the map right here. So you guys are kind of probably gathered around in the area and taking note of that.
So was that one? Okay.
Let me send out the map to everybody too, in case you don't have it.
Got it. Yep.
Oh dear.
So that little bit of action was right there.
Yeah, just click on your icon, you'll get the map.
All right. So we've got Rampa making his way through the cornfields, heading further south through the furrows of the corn. He is scoping out enemies, I'm assuming. So let's get a perception check.
Okay, bear with me. I'm reloading.
All right, gotcha.
Fantasy Grounds just crashed on me.
Are you? You're probably running to. You might have to do an update.
I did do an update.
I just updated probably about an hour and a half ago. So it says I'm running a different version than you.
Oh, okay.
All right. We'll hold your turn for you. I think you go near the bottom of the round anyway. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay.
He's a cleric. They always go last.
That's a cleric's duty, is to go last.
What we like to do.
Very reactionary. Okay, so from your vantage point, you could see the outline of the roof of a farmhouse to the southwest. You don't see any, you're not encountering any ghoul activity. Are you moving stealthily, or are you just kind of moving swiftly? Or are you moving at all? Rampa.
Sorry, I had you on mute.
That's okay.
Is this difficult terrain?
It is not, but it's visually impeding.
Okay, that's fine. I will move stealthily.
All right, you can give me a stealth check.
And 15, 20. All right, hang on. Stealth.
All right, noted.
I had a +5. Let's see, I'm stealthy.
Stealthy enough. Is there anything else that you want to do with your turn? So when you get to just beyond the final corn furrow, maybe you're like crouched down, peeking out down the little pathway
down the road.
Yeah, you can definitely see the front yard of the barn house, of the farmhouse, and beyond that, it's probably a barn in the background, but it's hard to make out.
Okay. Well, 5, 10. No, double move.
Okay, you move at full when you're going stealthy.
Oh no, sorry. Stealthily, I can't do that. 20. There you go.
All right, cool.
You are correct.
Alrighty. Anything else that you want to do? Like you can check for tracks and stuff like that too if you want. I don't know if you're
I'll do survival.
okay. So on the on the trail, that trail there in particular, yeah, you can see recent signs of shod footprints. These ghouls that are dressed as scarecrows, they have like boots and shoes on. They're it's like farmers' clothes, basically, with a burlap sack over their head. And you're gonna have to use your imagination on that one, Lou. I don't have an answer.
I was asked, and I was like, I don't know.
So you can see like there over the last several days, there's been some humanoid activity in this area. Nothing specific that you.
Okay. Does it look like it's unusually heavy or just normal?
Well, if it was a working farm, it would probably be normal.
Okay. Then I am done.
All right. All right, Mims. The probably the taste of rotting flesh. I don't imagine you've you consumed it at all, but you've got that taste in your mouth. Yeah.
Does it look like Rampa is sneaking?
Give me a perception check. You might not even spot him at this point.
Because I knew that they went this direction.
You're looking for the ghoul of your dreams.
Yeah, you can see Rampus' head peeking out as he's kind of like he's checking some foot traffic patterns on the furrow trail. You can kind of see his arm.
Not put my foot tracks over it. She'll kind of slip into the corn stalks as well on the other side.
Okay.
Would you like a stealth?
Sure. Why not?
I can give you tenders too, because he hides better than I do.
Okay.
So he jumps into the corn stalks.
Yeah, he'd be awesome for that. Just kind of skittering through the.
Yeah.
Unimpeded through the.
Yeah, because he just like wiggles and bounces off of him. Yeah.
Any spells or anything you gonna get going, or?
No, I'm still shifted, so no.
Okay, you can cast in that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what else I'm gonna cast right now.
Okay. Alrighty.
But yeah, not much I would really cast at this current time. Did I hit the next one?
No, I got it. Some stuff going on in the background.
Good. I'm just making sure I hit the button.
Yep, you are good.
Throwing us a welcome surprise party.
Yeah,
It's
try
nice.
to.
Rolling out the red carpet.
Okay, so we've got Sasha. Sasha.
2 questions.
Yes.
You have me move Sasha and Sushi at the same time, right?
Yeah, what we're going to do is, I don't know if I've said this before, but there's so many people with so many different moving parts that we're going to go, you and your significant other companion will go at the same time. And I'll keep all those who aren't the player characters, we'll keep their initiatives at 0.
All right, because I was seeing Sushi with an initiative of 6.
Okay, so let's just set that to 0.
Okay.
And he goes at the same time that you do. Or she.
And second question is, what is the lighting situation?
It is
dim light, bright light.
It's probably about 2:00 in the afternoon. So okay. I don't know if I give a weather check, but it's probably. So I think it's like what, Halloweenish time. Yeah, it's the 31st of Lamashon. So.
Well, I'm looking for the word dim light or darker. So if it's neither of those, don't worry.
No, it is daytime.
Okay, then we'll leave it be. And I have any idea where people are heading towards?
Where you are, you're in a group with Alexis and Alandrill, and Alexis is mounted on Sundancer. Darsel, you can hear his cart in the background. He was probably, I'm not sure what he was doing in that 2-round period. He might have moved off with everybody else and parked his cart, or maybe he's going somewhere else. So I don't want
to. I did yell just the last time that I could see a farmhouse and moved off in that direction.
Yeah.
Right, so I heard that.
So you got a small group with you here, probably 3 or 4 people.
All right. Well, if I heard him say that, which I may not have, I would go in that direction. But if I don't know, then I might just wait. If Alexis is on her mount, I'll just go ahead and jump on Sushi.
All right.
And I really don't know where he's gone, so I'll just pass my action.
All right. And Alandrill, so he was up here investigating the person who was just who hadn't quite turned yet. I'm going to leave his feelings to that up to him. But he kind of turns around and or he kind of peeks out here on the other side and looks down the furrow. Looks down the little track there. And just a general perception. He kind of motions that the track continues down that way, and it generally looks fairly clear as far as he can see. Scarecrow. Okay, that's Darsel.
Okay, to get my bearings right, Grandpa said he's going where?
He was going in this direction, and you can hear the others. They are just beyond the corn road or you can actually see Alexis over top of the over top of the corn. Sundance is a pretty big horse, so she's probably 7-8 feet up.
All right.
Yeah.
Levels above the corn.
I'll keep pace. What's my movement here?
Are you parking your wagon, or are you just driving that down the road?
Well, if
It
He
looked.
started on horses, and I should keep my wagon with me.
It looks like Shadow Mist is got parked back up your way a little bit up this way.
No, shoot. So they're on foot. Ah,
Some are on foot and some are mounted.
no.
I'm pretty sure Ratatouille's on Gordon Gecko, and Sasha and Alexis are mounted. Rampa does his best work on foot.
Well, then
So we can.
watching my little legs if I can ride my cart over there. Okay.
We can say that you did park it at on when all this began, and that you can just be on foot now. I just wanted to know whether you're driving it now or you'd kind of left it back there.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. I'll trundle over there.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'll double move it.
Okay, and you can see a couple scarecrows. Now you can see like the stuffing coming out of them and stuff like that. As Alexis and Sasha and Alendro were kind of investigating, and you can see one that didn't actually get off the poling or whatever it's attached to. It was actually a person that hadn't actually changed to ghoulish features yet, but looked pretty sick. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just double moving it to keep up with the crowd.
alrighty.
As fast as my little legs can carry me. And sorry, I always forget. I'll pass the baton.
All right, you're fine. And Oric just makes his way down to the intersection. So where is this guy here? All right. Rampa, I'm going to get you to give me a perception check, please, as I do a stealth check.
Sure.
You can roll it out in the open. I'm good with that.
Okay. There's perception. Oh, I think I hit it twice, but only the first one counts.
Okay, so you spot a ghoul moving from. It looked like he came out of the corn to the south of the farm.
Okay.
And he's kind of sniffing around. He looks like he might be on the hunt. He looks like he's noticed that there's people about.
Did you need a stealth roll from me too?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I know your number. Rada.
I'm gonna send cheese in the air
Okay. Get some.
down where Rampa went, and if he sees anything moving that's not us, to signal.
Give a loud caw or something like that. What kind of bird is cheese?
I have an empathic.
Okay.
I have an empathic link, so he can just say feel like danger or something.
Yeah. So you got danger. Danger buildings.
Okay, let's go. So, can Gecko run through these fields or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so how far this is?
I think his movement's 40. So.
Yeah. So.
It's hard to see for you because you're kind of lower to the ground than say like Alexis, who's on like a great big warhorse. But you'll have better stealth capabilities.
I'm not stealthing. I'm running to the buildings to see what she sees.
Okay, so as you do that, you spot ghoul number 3 and
Oh, so I'll stop there.
ghoul number 5.
Oh, where's number 5?
Right in front. Yeah.
Lucky you.
You see a couple ghouls creeping around the old farmhouse.
Oh, okay. Neat. There we go.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go toward the sound of Rampa's voice, and I guess does Alexis on the horse? Does her head clear the cornrows, or is it just some are taller than others, and it's not all of them? Or...
Yeah, your head definitely clears the cornrows, but it doesn't give you like unlimited vision.
Right.
Most of the cornrows are probably between 6 and 7 feet tall, so you're probably maybe 2 feet above that.
Yeah. How do y'all get the line maps out the distance on your squares?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Rada got that. That's kind of cool. Oh, I think that's just an arrow that he drew.
Oh.
I did that to. Oh, jeez, I just closed the map. Can you give me? Oh, it's back. That was an arrow I drew to see how far the distance was. To
Yeah.
Make sure I could run there.
And how did you draw that? So I could.
So you right click, and then
Okay.
so you right click on the map. You see the little arrow that says pointer. So you click on that, and then there'll be another arrow that says draw arrow.
I got rotate left, rotate right, delete token.
Okay, so you're clicking on your token then. So click on the actual map, like right click on the map,
Okay, right click on the map.
and then you'll
Oh.
see pointers, and then draw arrow. And then you should be able to like click and hold,
Oh, I see. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
like kind of like that.
Yep. 45, 50. So that's a move action that Sundancer gets. I can't move the token Sundancer,
Yeah, that's fine. Let me,
but okay. So at this point, I want to decide if I want to go right or left. So I guess I need a perception check to see if where specifically.
yeah, you're
where Rebel's voice.
yeah, you're definitely in the middle, like the intersection of.
Yeah.
You can see
Right.
you can see the farmhouse from here, like the top half of it.
Okay. All right. So I want to clear that arrow and draw another one. How do I do that?
So you just kind of once again you right click on the arrow, and then pointers, and then remove this.
Unlike the previous arrow, it looked like a really great lightning bolt
Yeah, it did.
going about 100 yards.
A 4th level lightning bolt.
At least.
Remove. Okay. So I want to do.
Yeah, 100 feet plus 10 per level.
Point. Okay. Perfect. I need another 50. And we can go through these corn without any trouble.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
And
Just remember, you can't see.
well, can I
He
see
can.
the farmhouse?
Yeah, you can see the farmhouse, and like I said, you're up above it. It's Sundancer's shoulders probably like 5 feet, and then you're like 3 feet
Alright.
above that. So
That's a double move there. So
okay,
be
kind of go bolting through the corn. All right.
just kind of pushing it aside, I guess.
Oh.
And since I'm just riding, I guess I haven't really taken a turn, but it's the same time to guide the horse. So really, all I'm doing is being perceptive and trying to look for danger or companions.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check when you get to about there.
Okay. How's that?
Okay, so you I don't know if on the map it shows or not, but you can see Ghoul 5 and Ghoul 3.
T5. I might have to move the map a little bit.
Let me open that. You should be able to see that now.
Okay.
Okay. So let me reclose that.
All right, I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, you kind of like see a flash of movement on the road. All right. And a ghoul comes running up the road from the back of the farmhouse in the direction of what you think is probably a barn. I'm going to take this off the map. Take that off the map.
I'll ask Sundancer how he likes participating over at narrating. He goes, no. I don't know. Yeah.
Rampa and Ratatouille and Tinder, you can hear something coming up from the north west of the farmhouse, like in the corn. You can hear the sounds. You can kind of see like stalks moving, and you can hear the sounds of something moving fairly quickly through that corn. But you can't actually see it.
Bad?
From there, you probably can't. Well, maybe to Tinder it does. Yeah.
Yeah, to Tinder. Does Tinder say it smells bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get these guys off the board right now. They're not in play. And another ghoul emerges, bursts across the road, and starts running into the field in the direction of Alexis and Sundancer. And you can see the corn kind of moving from this direction. But you can't actually see him at the moment.
Right. So he is wearing Barty.
Pony draws the attention.
Yeah, the little sheet for the horse doesn't show it, so you have to know that
So
armor class sheet is lower than it should be.
So what we're going to do, and maybe we'll do this tonight, because I'm pretty sure you guys are, I don't want to spoil it for you, but probably level up at some point this evening. What we'll do is all your companions and buddies, if they don't have their own character sheet, we'll make their own character sheet for them. And that way you'll have access to their abilities and their equipment and all that stuff. I tried it with the NPCs and the Dragon On and stuff like that, but that doesn't seem to be working. So, and ghoul.
Somehow it said it wasn't tame, but it got.
All right, and then Rampa, top of the round. So you've got some pretty pronounced ghoul activity at the front of the farmhouse. You can see specifically at least 3 of them. I'm gonna make sure I made ghoul 6 visible. I think I just made him invisible. There we go. Rampa, moving on up.
I just realized I was on mute. I'm going to try and trip him.
Okay.
Gotta find my CMB, or B rather.
This guy is not dressed as a scarecrow.
Yep.
This guy looks like he's been a ghoul for a little bit.
Okay. So, add 2 to this.
Okay. So that
23.
will be a hit. I'm pretty sure I'll just
He's tripped.
drag it on him. Yeah.
No, he's tripped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just drag it on to see if he hit, because he didn't show it.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
So let's see here. Effects, prone. There we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to
That's okay.
click him.
No problem.
You have to remind me once every combat. Once every week.
That's okay.
Okay. So he's tripped.
He is tripped.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn. All right, excellent. Mims.
Well, I hear some combat going on.
You hear the beginning of action. Yes. From there, you can see what everybody else sees. Plus, you see another one off to the side. It looks like he was going to try to creep up through the corn towards in that direction towards you.
Let's see how far it is.
There we go.
And he's not dressed as a scarecrow either. He's got like
He's real McCoy.
he's got like ragged farm clothes. He looks like he's been a ghoul for a little while.
I'm gonna use one of my spells.
All right.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit. Let's see, did I make that? Oh, that is a kill.
A snowball
killed it?
flies through the corn and hits him.
You killed it.
So that is this guy here, I believe.
Tinder's hanging out on corn. He's scouting.
Yep. There's a splotch. It's a headshot.
Yay!
Nice shot.
That's all I do.
All right. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rampa, attack of opportunity. And I'm gonna give him a perception check against Tinder's stealth.
Okie dokie. You need me to roll the stealth?
Is it gonna be more than 11 for sure?
His bonus is a plus 17.
Okay, so yeah, he almost steps on Tinder, but doesn't look like he sees him.
Is he
Tinder's
going
probably
straight up?
Tinder's in this.
He looks like he's making a move towards Mims. So he's,
Okay. So I will try and trip him too.
Okay.
Could Tinder like swipe at him?
Yeah, Tinder can bite him. Or whatever Tinder does. Oh, okay, so that is a trip.
Yep.
So I will put prone on him. So as he goes down,
Tinder goes chomp.
Tinder goes chomp, and that hits. Yes.
Good job, Tinder.
All right. And Tinder chomps down on him. And that effectively ends his turn.
Don't step on Tinder.
Save yourself an attack.
In this case, it was too bad that I did that, because if I'd critted him, I'd have killed him.
Yeah. Oh, you would have killed him outright for sure.
But I figured it was a pretty good chance he couldn't get to Mims if I tripped him.
And Sasha, you can hear for sure the sounds of combat coming from the southwest.
All right. 5. Okay, that's one move. Nothing, I assume, I can see.
You can see Alexis above the corn.
Okay, so
She doesn't look like she's engaged with anything yet, but she's kind of noticed something. Her head is turned to the south.
all right. That's our double move heading towards the sound, so we're good.
All right.
Babies don't swim so well. I know why they did that. because back in May,
Didn't Ghoul 5 just go?
There's different groups.
Oh, different Ghoul 5. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's a Scarecrow Ghoul as opposed to... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. I was going to say, I thought Ghoul 5 was gone.
Got lots of
All right.
action going on in the background. A lot of stuff.
Yep.
Things are converging. Okay. Allen Drill's gonna move up. He'll stick to the corn and go there, and he'll do a stealth. I don't think he took fast stealth, but I double check.
I don't think so.
He went with that. Okay, cool. Let's see how his stealth should be pretty good. Okay. Darcel.
Yep, same thing. I'm gonna double move it down to, yeah, I guess I line up with the same company again.
If you can stay in a straight line, you can go like at a full run if you want. You can go, I think you have like medium armor. I think you can go 3 times your movement.
Well, I can do triple. Oh, okay, sure. Which will take me 15,
Get
20.
that car to moving.
There.
All right.
Yep, okay.
All right, and Ulrich Van Kaskerkin's going to do the same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60. Gets up by Ratatouille. He says, "Stay behind me." Like Ratatouille's ever listened to an NPC before. Scarecrow Ghoul number 7. I think he's still on the, yep. This is a charge right at you, Rampa. So I think you do get, you have combat reflexes, correct?
I do.
Okay. So let me,
just for occasions like this.
okay, I'm going to lower his armor class by 2. So go ahead.
Okay.
Are you tripping or?
No, I'm tripping him again.
Okay. So let me move him back 1 because I'm pretty sure you'll probably get him. Yeah. Okay, so let me prone him.
There's a reason I do this.
This is going to be a bonanza when they all stand up.
Yep, that's right. As opposed to one attack as they come in at me, I will get attacked against all of them when they stand up.
Yeah, exactly. Rata. So you got 3 ghouls on the ground all around Rampa. Mims just killed one with a snowball, and Ulrich Van Kaskerkin just came rushing up with the shield, and he said to you, "Stay behind me."
I'll yell out to Cheese. Are there any more behind the buildings? Fly behind the building.
Cheese says, fields.
Fields. Okay. Who in the party hates undead, Rampa? Yeah.
I hate undead, yeah.
I think Alexis
Oh, I
probably
forgot
too.
about that.
Well, Alexis doesn't hate it. Her goddess says it's foul and must be destroyed, so she's compelled to destroy them.
I think it was.
I forgot all about
It is
that.
Rampa. Yeah, Rampa's favorite enemy, right?
It is indeed.
All right.
I'll go over there. See what's happening.
Okay, so let me. Yep.
If I see anything, I'll stop.
Absolutely. You spot a ghoul struggling to get off a post. You spot a ghoul.
Oh.
You should totally do the proper thing and help him down.
You spot another ghoul who did get off a post and is trying to move up through the corn. And let's see. Also from there, Gordon smells something particularly foul coming from the interior of the barn.
Well, I have sent 2. So
Okay.
I'm assuming I smell it.
Yeah, it's the smell of rotting flesh.
I love rotting flesh. Where's the door?
In the morning, it smells like victory. It's right out front. So it would be right here. The door to the barn. All right.
I go to the door.
All right. Let me... Can I just send this just to one person? Let me see if I can do this. See if this works.
I'm waiting.
Did you get that? Rada?
I got a blank map.
Okay, so let me move you on to that. Do you see it now? Maybe double click your mini. There we go. Okay, so let me...
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So let me...
Move to another plane of existence.
Yes. And let's make all of these guys visible.
747.
There's a handful of ghouls in the barn.
Oh, you found the mother.
I can hear them, I'm assuming, or
I thought you would have went and looked in the door.
oh yeah, it was open. Yeah,
Yeah. The door is open, so you look in. You see several ghouls milling around in there. At least 5 of them. Let me give you the description. The description they give in this one is wrong. Clearly they mixed up the buildings. Let's see here. There are a group of the free roaming ghouls, not the ghouls that were dressed as scarecrows and left out to turn. And there's at least 4 or 5 in there that you can see, and they're kind of milling about. Okay.
I look in and wrong place, and I run.
Okay. Let me there you go.
Run.
Give me a stealth check for you and Gordon, and I'll just do one check for one of these ghouls. That might be
Well, I don't know what Gordon's is.
Oh, okay. It's probably
Gordon. I don't think is sneaky. Let me look. Where is he? Come on, Gordon. There we go.
Yep.
Stealth.
So just a general dexterity check. I can roll for you. Oh, you got a 20.
Oh,
22.
Gordo,
he's clutch. All right, so you think you got you don't hear any movement towards the door as you kind of like slink off to the back to the other map.
Yay.
I'll leave you on there for now though in case you decide to.
Okay. Well, if I only had fireball.
Exactly. You're so close too. All right, Alexis. I see Alexis planning a trample.
Yeah, I need to ask and make sure I can.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck in this menu. All I can do is draw pictures. So that's what these 2 are prone, and I would like to ride Sundancer to where the square is, assuming they could trample the 2.
Yeah, you want to do they're already on the ground, so you don't even have to overrun them. I think you just get a free hoof attack. They will get an attack of opportunity though, because unless you have, do you have improved?
That's what I wanted to ask because I wasn't sure how that would work.
If you have trample, I think is a feat.
Yeah, not right now.
Oh, what about ride by attack?
Yeah, not yet. So obviously, with knowing that information, I will not quite do that yet.
They are prone though, so they would have a harder time hitting. Yeah. And Sundancer does have armor.
Well,
and it is
you don't learn it by not doing it. So
and it is a hoof attack as you trample them.
Yeah. So he'll learn it by explain why he knows how to do it later.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can't seem to get out of this dot movie where I draw the line.
Yeah, so what you want to do is drawing, erase to clear the drawing, and we'll clear there we go.
All right, so she's here.
And then Sundancer.
Yeah, so we'll roll his stuff. I guess the attacks of opportunity happen. And his modified armor class with the armor on is 18. Now
Okay.
it's 15.
Okay. Cool. So that is Ghoul
It'll be
3.
even higher when he becomes super horsey, but right now he's just moderately above average horsey.
Well, the good news is one of them, I think, charged, so he'll be at -6, and the other one will be at -4 for being prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would just roll one hoof attack for each one. Is that?
Yeah. Yep. Just one hoof attack for each one. So let's see here. Sunday.
Why are you not rolling? That wasn't me.
That was me.
Oh, I have to double click it. That's why. So that was for the first one, and for the second one. So I assume it's a miss hit. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Even with this -6.
Let's see here.
I didn't target him, so I pulled the same thing Grandpa did.
That's okay.
My enemy.
So that'll be on Ghoul 6. That's a hit.
Okay, so 2 damage, 1 normal damage, and 1 with the crit, right?
Oh, you actually rolled a 20. Okay, I gotcha. Hang on. So what's his plus? Sundancer's plus, because it just rolled like a d20.
It says hoof attack at this moment in time +0.
Oh, it's got to be that. What's his strength? It's got to be higher than that. He's got a
has bite attack +5 or hoof +0.
Okay, so it'd be the same. It'd be a +5. So it'd be be an 11. 11 would be a hit. So that's a critical hit and a regular hit. So the 5 actually turns into 10, which is good enough to hit Ghoul number 3, and is a critical hit on Ghoul number 6.
Okay, there's only one button to hit 1d6 +2.
Yep.
So I'll just roll it for
Just
the crit.
Yeah, you drop the regular 1 on Ghoul 3, and then drop 2 on Ghoul 6.
Okay.
If you're ever wondering about targeting and stuff like that, yeah,
that work?
That worked.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
perfect. Yeah, you just drag it right over and hold it on over the mini and drop it.
There's 1.
Oh,
There's 2. I didn't know that. That's
the
cool.
trampling of the century. Nice.
And now her attack is gonna lance Ghoul number 5.
Okay.
This time I'll do it correctly by targeting Ghoul number 5. If I can do that. Why am I not doing that? There it is. Okay.
And this is a charge too, right?
I
think
it's
it
up
is.
to you, but
Whenever you do it,
kind of crooked though.
But you have a straight line though. As long as you're not really impeded by anything really.
Okay. So +2 for charge.
And you'd be double damage too. If you hit.
I hope so. Come on, let's do something good.
No.
Oh,
I think.
I'm sorry, but I would not have done this defensively. That was the difference.
Okay.
I didn't take it off. This was pure offense.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a hit.
Not delete. Oh, just take it off. Yeah, I got to be more diligent about that properly.
That's okay.
So
that's a hit, and that's double damage.
So I can take it, drop it on that guy.
You drop it on him twice.
Yep.
Okay. Skewer.
Alrighty.
That was Ghoul 5,
That
you
was
say,
a
right?
Yeah, Ghoul 5.
That is what a knight on a war horse can do.
All right.
That is
And
why
did I
they're...
see that? Did I see the one in the middle of the field that was coming up towards me before I moved?
Yeah, you spotted Ghoul number 4.
Yeah, I see my companions. There's more coming from where I just came from.
There he is there on the map. That's where he was. I'm going to move him back to invisible again.
Yep. I think I clicked next.
You sure did. Good round.
I was successful. Oh my god. I mean, that's a normal day. Nothing.
Let's see here, Ghoul 7. Where is Ghoul 7? I
You
think
killed one of them. The one you critted, you killed, right?
I think Ghoul 7 might be in the barn. That's why.
Huh.
Well, Rampa gets the assist on those trampled ones because he positioned them. That was a layup, right?
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. That's good teamwork.
Did you roll their attacks for opportunity?
I did. Just missed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, got a 17 for one and like a 4 for the other.
So the armor got a scratch in it. Woohoo. Good purchase.
Oh.
Okay, so Ghoul 4.
There we go.
Let me see here. Give me a perception check. Rampa?
Oh, yep. Oh, you got another one coming at me, eh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Then I'm gonna. Okay, and Mims and Auric. Also perception checks.
Okay.
The magic.
Out of Tinder or no?
Tinder's kind of low down, so you probably wouldn't spot this guy. Okay, so Mims spots him coming out of the corn, just as he's kind of like reaching out at Rampa.
Okay.
Do you alert Rampa? Or just kind of keep it to yourself?
Rampa, to the right.
Ah, you coward.
My left.
Well, I know. I'm just telling him to move to the right.
And yeah. Okay, so you're not flat-footed for this. But the ghoul did manage to get in your range.
Yep.
Get beyond your Naginata with his stealth. So
Is he still moving? He's going to stop there, right?
he's going to stop there and try and bite you.
Okay.
And he misses miserably. And actually, his false teeth fall out.
I can tell. His rotten teeth.
It's more of just trying to give you a warning of dodge.
Yep.
And let's see here. Yeah. Alexis, let's get a perception check, please.
Perception. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, and I'm gonna just do a general one of these. Sneaking out from behind the house, tries to bite Shadow Dancer or Sun Dancer.
Does Alexis get one attack of opportunity or no?
You
He
did.
gets to act first.
You didn't spot him.
Oh, gotcha. That
his-
would be it then.
Yeah, his stealth was a 26.
No worries.
Yeah. Same problem I had. I tripped that little guy coming in. I'm assuming he wasn't charging, right? Ghoul 4 didn't charge. He just came out of the corn.
He came out of the corn. He was sneaking.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So I do have a question. Since Shadow Dancer, since Sun Dancer was a target, he gets a perception check, right?
He's got to beat a 26. He might have.
Perception is one of his given skills, just as a warhorse.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to roll a 19 or 20.
Okay.
Nope, he had no clue.
Okay.
He's admiring his handiwork with the dead. It's like, yeah.
Well,
He's prancing.
good thing to. It's a good place to waste your one, though.
Yeah.
So, creeping from beside the house, just as you kind of maybe thinking about turning around to go back because there's still like active combatants. And just as you do, from the side of the house, a ghoul bites into Sundancer's leg. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
7 points of damage. And I'm going to get a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, yeah.
Did the damage get reflected on? No.
Yeah, I've got it on. It should have rolled it right on Sundancer.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
wound 7. Yep.
Yep.
oh, okay. It's not tracked on the sheet, but as long as it's there, it's fine.
Yeah, he's on
And
the
he needs-
combat tracker.
He's a horse. He should have strong fortitude. But where are you, fortitude? Yeah, this little sheet.
Good news is you got rid of 1.
All right, there it is. Maybe something good.
Okay.
So your perception was only a 1, but your save was
Yeah.
a 4, which is much better.
He
Do-
was gloating over how he trampled those other girls. He wasn't even paying attention at all.
Did we miss Rata this round? I think we did. So let's put him.
No, Rata went into the looked in the barn.
Right, no, I didn't get a turn. I was reacting to combat.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the turn properly, but it made me feel like I was taking a turn because I take so long.
Rata would have gone after Oric.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because Mims hasn't had it. Because I know Rampa was getting attacked. No, I think we're just haven't made it back around again.
Okay. All right. I think. Yeah, I think we're at the top of the pops now. All right, Rampa.
All right. 5-foot step to here. I'm going to try and trip Ghoul 4.
Okay.
Ah. Well, it's hard to hit when you roll a 1.
It is.
So I do not trip him.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, no, sorry.
That's okay. Let's see here. Scarecrow Ghoul number 1. And pretty sure Alendra will see this. Maybe not. Okay. Mims. You see, Rampa kind of spins around and goes to trip the ghoul that just popped out at him, and he almost loses his Naginata, and he almost slips in the blood of the skewered and just totally disemboweled ghoul to his right. Or his right.
Okay. So, Mim pops out of the corn, waves at Oric, 5, 10, 15, 20. She's like, hi!
Oh, hey.
She's like, what's up? And kind of continues on her way. Like, oh, I have to do the weird standard so that I can bite. Whiffed.
Just missed.
Tinder. Tinder clambers up on Alexis and Sundancer.
Okay.
He needs a better vantage point, so he's now on top of Alexis's head, just kind of like ready to go.
He kind of flaps his wings and leaps up, catches her leg,
Yeah,
and then
like-
kind of,
And then skitters up. So,
All right, Ghoul 11, I believe.
Flex is used to this by now. It shouldn't be
No.
too surprising.
It's
and Sundancer's like, the thing is back.
it's almost like you have a dragon helmet now. Some of these ghouls are never going to get in the fight.
I hope not.
Sasha.
All right, I'm going to spend an action getting down, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sushi will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Actually, about 60.
Okay.
There we go.
Does Sushi have scent or anything like that?
No.
What I'm going to get Sushi to do, though, is give me a general perception check.
Got it.
Okay, so this was close.
Yep.
So this ghoul was skulking up through the. I think he's visible.
I see him south, but yeah. Now I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So he was skulking up. He was. No, he was actually the guy that was running, but 10, 15.
These are pretty stealthy ghouls. I think that's the second 18 or something I rolled for stealth.
Yeah, let's see
That's
here.
pretty good.
Ghoul 6. He's still on the pole. Ghoul 12 in the barn. Alandrill. Let's see here. He wasn't stealthing. Let's see what's. I think I already rolled for his perception. He got 12 versus.
Yeah, you were hiding before, I believe.
Yeah. So Alandrill. Slips his hand down, draws a silver dagger, and flings it. Taking the ghoul by surprise. Let's see here. And I'll just do this. 10, 14. All right. And he'll move back up to retrieve his dagger, but hasn't quite retrieved it yet. Darsel.
Well, getting closer to the battle, but I'll move 40 to here. And maybe I'll see some action next time.
You can see there's a ghoul on the ground, and there's a ghoul battling Mims now.
Yeah.
There's a whole trail of carnage between Rampa and Alexis. And you can see a ghoul. Actually, probably can't. See, Alexis is stopped. It looks like she's battling something. So let's see here. All right, so Auric moves up to here and swings his bastard sword. And he almost loses his sword.
Very good. Ah, dear.
So this guy here is free, and he is.
And the ones just keep on
3,
coming.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From your right, Alexis, you see a ghoul dart across the path, and is running through the furrows towards Rampa.
Inbound, if I can say anything.
Yep, you can. You saw him like shoot across the path and then back into the corn, and you can see the corn moving. Ghoul number 3 is going to try to stand up from prone.
Huh. The very thing I've been waiting for.
I didn't want to disappoint.
I know.
No, but he kips up and then
22.
takes a 5-foot step and makes a full round action. No, go ahead.
If he gets by with the 22, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's actually 16 because he's undead.
Yes, he is quite dead.
So he's dead, not undead.
He's re-dead.
Re-dead, yep.
Ghoul 8 in the barn. Ratatouille in his barn full of ghouls. You want to put you on the main map or the barn map? Do you have a plan to take them all out? The main? Okay, so Put you right over.
It's 5th level, not 4th.
Okay. I'll send that over to you.
But you're a rat. I thought you had that really high armor class. It couldn't possibly hit you.
All it takes is one failed fortitude save and it's dinner.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's going well for you guys, but just it gets real dodgy real fast with ghouls.
Yep.
You can see some movement. You've got like an open area to the southeast, and you saw some scarecrow ghouls struggling against their bonds to the south as well. So if you
I see. Yeah.
right around in this area, I'll draw you the arrow.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll have fun. I'm going to go here. Well, let me see. And one of those guys is like stuck still?
Both of them are still stuck.
Oh. And they're both ghouls? Okay.
Give me a perception check.
I can't see shit. I just smell stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely smell the odor of rot.
Oh,
All right, and ghoul number 6 is moving, and the other one on the other side of the road is not moving at all. And you can see like little bits. You see little bits of straw.
Boop. Oh, let me. Gosh darn it! I'm gonna cast. Boop. So these are mindless undead, right?
No, they're ghouls. So they have an intelligence. They're definitely undead though.
Come to daddy.
Okay. So you gain what does that do for you?
Oh no, yeah. I control it. I tell it what to do and it goes, "Yes, master."
Okay. So let me just take a quick look.
Ready for me?
Yes, please.
I targeted ghoul number 2, but I'm using the horse's attack, so hopefully it works.
Okay.
He didn't like being bit, so he's gonna full attack that ghoul.
All right.
Miss, maybe a hit.
13 is what you're looking at. So that is definitely a hit. One hoof.
Okay.
A hoof and I poof and I blow your house down.
Yeah. Ow. When he hits, he doesn't joke. So that ghoul is not down?
No.
No, it was. He's still got a little life left in him. Little unlife left in him.
Well, if you mean was he tripped, he's the one I missed.
Let's see if this does the job. Nope. That sucks.
He's got within the reach of your lance. It's tough to hit him.
Yeah. I was pointing the opposite way. It was a little awkward turning around and trying to poke him.
Yep.
So that's that.
All right. Ghoul 7 is in the barn. This guy's coming in hot at Alendro. All right, Ghoul 4, I believe, is the ghoul that is between Mims, Auric,
beside me, not too far away from me,
and a 5-foot step away from you.
Yep.
So I'm going to go on a 1. He hits Rampa. 2, 3, 4 Auric, 5, 6 Mims. So Auric. Full attack on Van Kaskerkin. Miss.
2 hits.
Miss.
Oh, 1 hit. Sorry.
Nope. I got 3 misses here.
Oh, right. Got a better armor class.
Yeah, he's got a pretty decent armor class. He's got a big shield and some bandit mail, I think. Scarecrow. Ghoul 2 is a full attack on, I'm going to say Alexis. Reaches up. He's had a taste of the horse, but it's not quite as fulfilling as human. Yeah, it gets nothing but armor.
Ching.
Round 8 in the fray. Rappa.
I will move to here. And I will attack. Oh, wait, it's here, right? I'm going to attack him just as he sits. Do I want to hit him or do I want to trip him? 4. Oh, the other guy's going to go before he goes again. I'll try and trip him again. I can't miss him forever. That's my theory anyway.
You going to trip or you going to kill? Just trip, eh?
Trip.
Okay.
Yep.
That is a trip. Put prone on him.
Yep. No, I moved. Sorry. I moved there. Okay.
All right. So he yanks his feet out from under him. He falls right in between, almost right in between Auric and Mims. And within shouting distance of Darcel, who looks like he's ready to kill somebody. Maybe the DM for putting him so far back to start.
I'd never think that.
Not out loud, anyway.
All right, we've got a runner.
Oh.
Mims.
Oh, the ghoul is still standing.
He's prone. He should be prone.
Oh, he's on the ground.
He's alive.
Let's see if I can numb him.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
You don't need the +4. You're good. Good shot.
All right.
Tinder is gonna take a shot at Ghoul 2.
Okay.
Have Tinder target. Okay, Mims does not need to target Ghoul 2. Mims, stop it. Tinder, target that. Yeah, okay. Tinder. I'm gonna do a swish with the tail.
That is a hit. That might be his best shot yet.
Indeed.
Ghoul 11. Barn. Sounds like a barn ghoul. Ghoul 3. Welcome to the battle, Ghoul 3. Let's see here. Alexis, give me a perception check.
Okay.
The DC is going to be fairly high. Okay.
3?
Okay.
It's 3, isn't
the DC's it was 4. Sorry, man.
Oh, I missed it.
Could be higher than 3 for sure.
Sasha.
All right. I'll move forward here. Sushi will attempt A tail slap. It's a hit. And then claw. That's a hit. Second claw. And a bite. Yes, I know it's dead.
It's so much fun.
Don't stop me.
Terrifying.
See,
All right.
the ghouls aren't the only ones with multiple attacks,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sushi puts this
We're
dude
good.
in a blender. It's almost like a hate crime.
Yeah, ghoul in a blender.
Okay, where was it here? So that was Scarecrow Ghoul 5. Yeah, there he is. He's quite dead. He was going next. Scarecrow Ghoul.
He's just going on.
6 is what is your command, Master? Oh, Master. He's texting Ratatouille to find out what the command is.
Ratatouille's on mute. Ratatouille.
He's just gonna let it ring. Ghoul,
Ratatouille must be in the restroom.
Ghoul 12. Barn. Alendrill. Just as he's about to pick up his dagger, he can hear one coming at him. He steps up to the corn, through the corn, draws his kukri, and makes an attack. It is a hit. It's not enough quite to kill it. So he's in a battle for his life. Although, he doesn't seem as fearful of these guys as you do. Darcel.
Okay, let me have some fun with Ghoul 4.
All
You
right.
guys- all the fun.
Hello, ghouls.
I do that? Oh, yes, I did that. I still remember how to do that. With the hand axe. Oh, come on. It was looking good.
It's still a hit.
Did you add +4?
He's
Yeah,
prone.
yeah.
He's prone, right?
He's prone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're welcome.
Instead of digging right into his forehead, you get him just in the bit of the shoulder and take off a bit of the deltoid
Well,
muscle.
it was still fun.
You hurt him pretty bad. And Auric steps into a flank with you. And he gives Darcel a nod. So he gets to add 2 to this.
Okay, finish them off. I'll let you.
All right. Finishes him off. And the DM stealing all the glory.
Darcel, is this the closest you've been to Mim since we started combat?
I believe so.
She,
I was a
she
couple of
looks a
steps
little
away
weird.
from you. Huh?
She looks a little weirder than normal. And you could have swore you just saw her bite the ghoul.
You got to imagine a dwarf traveling around in a cart, right? You know, he's got to wait till he gets there.
I mean, Mims was in the car earlier, but she looked like Mims, but now she looks a little weird.
Yeah, she's kind of like almost like a. Well, you can describe her. I'll let you describe her.
Because it's normal, like her skin's still blue, but it looks like she's starting to break out with like green scales down her arms.
And it looks like she's got blood on her face too.
And, and
Eric.
He's allergic to ghouls. That's what it is.
It's a rash.
oh dear.
Ghoul 7 comes charging out of the corn at Auric. Try and kill Auric before you guys get to the next part of the adventure.
He needs to die.
He does. You get too many players.
We have a zoo.
Yeah, you do. It's a menagerie. Let's see here. Fortitude save, please, sir. Okay. He's hurt, but he's still active. Ghoul 8. Where is Ghoul 8? Is in the barn, yeah. Rada, your Ghoul number 6 asked you, what do you command, master?
Where your friends are. And get them to all huddle together.
I have no friends. I was always the
people in...
He says, yeah, he's been
The score is probably pretty low, huh?
he's one of the ones that's been left on the post to turn, and he looks like he's just turned. He says they're in the barn. Should I go to the barn?
Yeah, go to the barn.
Okay. So he's still trying to break free. So let's see his struggle here. See if he breaks free. He's still trying to break free. Okay, he will go to the barn, or you can release him.
While he's trying to break free, the scarecrow that's still normal.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it with a bomb.
Okay. It looks like an actual scarecrow now that you're closer to it.
It's gonna be easy to kill.
All right. And it catches fire.
Melts. Oh, hello.
Yeah. The shirt kind of rots away, and you can see like the straw falling out and stuff like that. It was like just an actual scarecrow. But where you are now, you can see another scarecrow kind of like struggling to get released from his bonds a little further south.
Okay.
All right, Alexis.
Yeah, I think Sundancer wants to kick and bite Ghoul number 2.
All right.
We'll attack again. Get rid of that thing. We might get a couple hits.
Yep, there is one hit for sure. Let me drop the 13.
I had it targeted.
That's okay.
Probably because it's the horse and not me. So
let's see here. I thought a 13 was a hit. Let me just double check.
That's kind of what it means.
Okay. So the 15 is the hit. Yeah.
1 damage.
He was pretty wounded, so this will probably do it. Yeah.
Dead.
Ghoul 2. All right.
Alexis convinced the thing is down.
Let's see here. Let me just double check his hit points. I'm pretty sure he is. Yes.
If she's convinced he's down, then she's gonna do a lay on hands on Horsey.
Okay. She is convinced he is down.
Okay. I need to target the Horsey and not the bad guy. There we go. And feel better. That feels a little better.
Yeah, definitely gets him close.
Where are you? Okay. That is my turn.
All right. Ghoul 7, I believe, is in the barn. Ghoul 9. Okay, so here's where Alendril's in a one-on-one in the corn. That is a miss and a hit. Okay, so it is a claw for Alendril.
Ouch.
And I'm pretty sure yep. He is immune to the paralysis. Being an elf and all. So this guy here.
And a good thing, too.
Yes, that would have been dangerous off on your own. That's how people get devoured. Or get coup de grace.
The
You'd be
elves
sushi.
are immune to the ghoul poison? The ghoul fever?
Yeah. But they're not... they're immune to the paralysis from the ghoul. I'm not sure. I would imagine it's... I think if a ghoul still kills them, though, they still can come back as a ghoul. With
Yeah,
ghoul,
I think so. I think
ghoul.
it's just that they can't be slept, and I don't think they can be paralyzed and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I think they may still have to he may still need his checks against ghoul fever.
Let me just quickly double check the paralysis.
Gotta get some ice.
Yeah, that's right, too. I should do a fortitude save for ghoul fever. Check it and see.
Like how the stuff doesn't go away.
All right.
So when you destroy a rock or something, it doesn't just crumble apart. It's there for a bit.
Rampa. Round number 9.
Just give me a second minute.
Yep.
I'm getting myself some ice water.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, why don't we take a couple minutes so everybody can grab a drink, go to the bathroom?
All right. Well,
Pray for Alendro.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I'll just be a minute. I have to
Okay.
hit that too.
see, I'm back already, but that's right. Wait.
It was right here. And here, let's both go at it. Ready? Oh shit. Ow. Did it kill you?
All right, I am back. Rampa, you are up. Round 9.
Okay. Right. See, it gave me too much time. I went back in the kitchen. The dishwasher. But I'll come back out and do my turn. Then I'll go back.
Excuse me.
So that's one right there. Cool. 7.
Ghoul
I
scarecrow.
don't see anything else.
You can.
No, I see them down there. Yeah, that's fine.
You can see.
That's good. I'll take
yeah.
a 5-foot step, and I will try to hit Ghoul 7.
All right.
There we go. That's actually +2, but 11 is still not going to make it.
I believe that is a miss. So let me double check his armor class. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think it's probably 13, and I rolled an 11. It's hard to hit when you roll 3s.
Yep, it is a 14 actually. 14 is the magic number, and that was a 5-foot step and a swing.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm done.
All right.
I could have
Mims.
made that an 11, 12, 13. I could have made it a 13, but it still wouldn't, if I tried to trip him, but it still wouldn't get him.
Yeah, you still need a 14.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So
Yep.
no flanky.
Excellent. Nicely done. Give yourself +2 to hit.
Do. So 13.
That is a narrow miss. 14 is the magic number.
Tender. Bounce, bounce. Attempt as well. Dangling off of some corn stalks.
All right. That is it.
There you go.
Nice. Nicely done. Ghoul 11, barn. Actually, I think this guy is in the fight. I'm going to put him in the fight if he hasn't. All right, let's see here. Charging at Sundancer. You have reach, Alexis?
I think the lance gives that. Is that correct?
Yep, so you get an attack of opportunity. At Ghoul number 9, who's charging, so his armor class is 2 points worse.
Okay, I can't see him to target him.
Oh, let me...
There he is.
There he is. Coming in hot. Out of the corn. Crazy. Crazy look in his eyes.
Targeted, but I'm not charging, so it's just normal. Is that hit?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to say, like, in a situation like this, because you've got, like, the lance kind of, like, set, crouched in your arm, it's almost like having a spear set. So I'm going to give you double damage.
Yeah, set versus charge.
Yeah.
Oh, since he was charging.
See, he was charging. Yeah, he was charging at you. And
if it was just a normal attack, it wouldn't have mattered. But since he was charging against a fixed lance,
yeah, exactly.
That's 1 damage. And next, get over there. I damaged the corn row instead.
Well, that would get him.
He impaled himself on the lance.
He did. Burst out of the corn. You got him just at the last second. Sasha and Sushi.
Well, Sushi saw Tinder delicately bounce amongst the stalks of the corn to get into play, and she goes crushing through the stalks.
All right.
Target. There we go. Targeted, and tries a bite out of this thing.
That will do it. It almost brings it down.
Well, I hadn't planned on it, but since it's not quite down, I will see if I can't fling a acid splash into it. It's -4 for into combat, right?
Yep, and it's just a touch attack, so.
Okay, so let's see. Let's target it and cast.
Yep, that's a hit.
There we go.
There we go.
I seal it. We is done.
So that was Ghoul 7. All right. Scarecrow Ghoul 6. Heads up towards... You can see a ghoul... kind of, he doesn't seem to be charging maniacally around looking for someone to eat or anything like that. But he kind of looks off in a direction, and you can see his mouth moving, and you can hear words coming out of his mouth, and he seems to be heading towards the barn. Rampa can definitely see that, and probably Auric as well.
Okay.
Kill them.
Ghoul 12, Scarecrow, normal, burns, acid. He's melting. Alendril's now faced with 2 ghouls. And he is going to...
Run away.
Nope, he's going to attack with his kukri. And hit.
Hope he kills one of them.
And kills one. And then 5-foot steps. Yeah, I'll move to there. Doesn't matter where he's going to move. The other guy's going to get a full attack anyway. So
unless he feels lucky and tries to tumble out of the way.
Nah, he's not afraid of these guys.
Yeah, Dan's not afraid. Come on.
Nah. He's a lot of things, but he's not afraid.
No, foolish, but not afraid.
All right, let's see here. Alendril, Scarecrow, normal. I can take that one off, actually. Let's get rid of him. Darsel.
Well, looks like all the action is going to take place near the barn, so I'll saunter over there.
All right.
I think 40 takes me to... let's get it lined up with the grid. Okay, yeah, 40 gets me to there.
Okay, so you're looking through like the corn rows, the corn furrows. You can see that the barn door is open, and there's a ghoul who seems to be heading into the barn. It's like a scarecrow ghoul, not one of these like free range ghouls. He seems to be going into the barn.
Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on him, but I'm not in a position to attack yet.
Okay. Auric. Let's just move to there. Let's see here. Ghoul 8. Rata.
Yep.
The Scarecrow Farmer.
Yes.
He's on the post.
He is on the post. He's struggling to get free. He's got a bag over his head. He looks like all these other guys. But you can kind of hear as opposed to like feral growls.
I tell Cheese to go land near him and say, "What's up, buddy?"
Okay. So Cheese, obviously, not afraid of this scarecrow because he's the Cheese. He's trying to get free. You're not really.
Okay, that's fine.
He doesn't smell like he doesn't like seem as bad off as these other scarecrows are, as feral.
Well, I'll just yell to him, stay put.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you move back up to the barn, and the ghoul that you commanded is just about to head into the barn. You can see Darsel and Auric making their way down past the house now.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll remind them, you want to go in and tell them all to come close. You got something important to tell them.
Okay. All right, Alexis.
It's reasonable to assume Alexis has no idea we have a friendly ghoul on our side, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But she has seen Ratatouille do that before in the basement of that building.
Yeah, he controlled the zombie.
Yeah.
So
one came from the left here, so that's the way she's gonna go.
yeah, and you can hear there's a commotion in the corn up in this direction.
Can I perception from here?
Yeah, give us a perception. This guy's not trying to disguise it, so
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
it's kind of from this general area.
Yeah, like that's more information I expect. I'm still gonna go around the building because I mean, a ghoul came from that direction that actually hit the horse. So
Yes,
5, 10.
and you can see the farmhouse door. Now that you're close, like the farmhouse door is kind of like open. It's kind of like blowing in the wind.
And where on the structure is the door?
Right next to where Sundancer is.
Oh, that's 25. Do I see the undead Scarecrow 6 here? I see Ratatouille next to him. I would assume that.
Yeah, you see Ratatouille like whispering something to him.
Yeah, I would just ready in action, and if any ghouls come towards me, I'll poke them with the lance.
Okay.
So if you could put Sundancer underneath, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to trust our companion, what he's doing with this thing. And
that's very enlightened of you.
Yeah, but I do have the lance pointed towards that door. If anything comes in my direction, poke, poke.
The necromancer in the sanatorium basement would be proud of you. Ghoul 7.
Well, the battle's not over yet. We'll see what happens. But I could let a round or two go.
So tearing ass through the cornfield. Actually, I'll go right at Mims. It doesn't get an attack because this isn't actually a charge or anything like that. But he comes out right beside where Mims is. And he's done a double movement, so that's all he can do. But he kind of emerges from the corn.
Mims will yelp, startled.
All right. Rampa, you see, you hear, mostly hear actually, Mims give a startled yelp, and probably through that corn's probably been pretty trampled down. You can see that guy.
Sorry, I figure if I hit him and kill him, if I hit him, I'd probably kill him because he's undead.
Yeah,
It'll hit him.
He looks like he's a fresh combatant, but he's
well. That's 17 points.
Let's see here. He's probably a dead combatant. Yes, he is.
I'm hoping so.
All right.
I figured I'd better off trying to kill it so that Mims doesn't get attacked again.
So just as you give out a startled yelp, Rampa steps out of the corn and boom, Naginata cuts this creature down. Steals your thunder. Mims.
The thunder might have been them hitting her, though.
So Mims passes by Rampa.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to target it again. I guess it doesn't matter if it's going to die anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives you that. And
Aha.
5, 10, 15, 5. Stop targeting that. And Tinder alights on Rampa for the time being because Mims was too quick.
Okay, so you got a guidance and a hitchhiker.
And a Tinder.
The duel in the corn continues. Miss. Sasha.
All right. It's like we'll just have to go around. I don't see anything in range. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me look real quick. You said the door to the house is hanging open?
Yes.
Where's the door? It's next to the horse?
Right around there.
Okay. We'll just go here, and that's pretty much a full round.
Okay, just once you get up there and the door's kind of open and stuff like that, you can see bloody trails in and out of the house.
Okay. Well, depending on what happens, we'll go inside next round.
Okay. Okay, so, as per Ratatouille's instruction, Scarecrow Ghoul 6 enters the barn and starts waving the ghouls. Come to me, my brothers. And they begin to gather. Ghoul 12, Alendro, with his kukri, in his duel to the death. Gets the upper hand on his opponent, Darcel. You can see Ratatouille kind of like controlling this Scarecrow ghoul, sending him into the barn.
Well, this is intriguing. Won't interfere with his pet. Yeah, so I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna take this all in and wait for something to happen. Where's Alendro, by the way? I keep hearing him screaming in pain.
Yeah, you haven't seen him. You
No.
haven't seen him.
Do I know his general direction?
You didn't see where he sunk off to after he killed that poor farmer in cold blood.
Yeah, okay. The farmer's somewhere down south. Okay, yeah, so I'll wander down south, but at a leisurely pace.
Okay. So you can see now you can see like another scarecrow that seems to be like unable to get himself off of his posts, and you see a scarecrow that is like an actual scarecrow that's like all melted from acid, and this scarecrow that's moving on the bottom, it's hard to tell from your distance, but it doesn't seem as frenetic as these other scarecrows, like, you know, in the movie like 28 Days Later, where they're moving and they're kind of like in a frenzy, almost like these ghouls are. He doesn't seem to be moving like that, but he's just trying to get himself off the post.
Okay, well, I'll move down to have a closer look.
Okay. So you get closer, and Auric, he kind of waits. He's not sure which way you guys are going to go. Ghoul 8 gathers to Ghoul 6. Ratatouille. Any further instructions? Ghoul 6 is in the barn. Gathering, you can see 3 or 4 ghouls gathering up near him. You know there's extra ones in there yet.
Can I close the door at the barn? Is there a door for the barn?
Yeah, you can definitely close the barn door.
Yeah, I'll say, or get over here quick.
Okay, because he didn't really do anything, so he moves over. He's gonna help you with the barn door.
Let's close the door.
Okay.
Yeah, we close the door.
Oric slams it shut, and it's probably one of those ones where you kind of like lift the latch kind of thing, like a big. I don't know. My barn door knowledge isn't the greatest. But I imagine it's probably that. It's not like that in.
Some kind of external flap that'll hold down.
Yeah, or like a bar or something like that. I would imagine something that the horses and stuff inside can't get at, but the farmer could easily manipulate. So he rushes over, shuts the door, and lets you do the manipulation of the lockish kind of thing, the bar.
Oh, okay. What knowledge? Let's see. What are my skills? Knowledge. I have alchemist fire. How can I set this barn on fire?
This barn looks like it would go up pretty good. You just probably start laying it around on the wood part down by the foundation. You probably take
the door closed.
With the door closed and then them inside the barn. Yeah, this is definitely a Walking Dead type situation.
And then I have. Yeah, I'll throw one alchemist fire, or.
Okay, and that starts
wherever.
Starts the burning. You probably take about a minute or so before the flames start getting bad enough to start doing damage to these guys. But if you left it go for 5, 10, 15 minutes and it burns to the ground, it's definitely going to kill all the ghouls inside.
Yeah, just I had my guy go in there to keep them busy, and then lock the door and make a little oven.
Yeah, perfect. And that will also get your guy off the board too. All right. So Alexis, you see this, and Ratatouille starts laying out some.
He had a plan.
Yeah, I tell everybody there's 6 ghouls or whatever inside.
Yeah, it looks like you got that taken care of. So I heard some noise to the east, or excuse me, west. So I'm going to investigate that. I don't know exactly where. So I'll guide Sundancer. I'm going to move myself.
You hear actually what you did kind of spun around and saw Rampa just walk up with a Naginata and boom, skewer one of them. It seems pretty quiet over there now.
Okay.
I tell everybody a farmer's where cheese is down the road.
Yeah, and you can see Darcel kind of moving up to him.
Okay. I'll go investigate. Like it's a real farmer or a farmer turned ghoul?
It's maybe like a farmer that Alandrill had killed, kind of on his way to being turned to a ghoul.
Yeah.
When you get close enough, I'll let you know.
25, 30, 45, 50. That's 50. 55, 60, 65.
I think there's only one ghoul in play now. So that's Alexis Ren. These other ghouls are in the.
All right, that's double move.
All
this
right.
Ghoul in front of me, is he a real ghoul or is he a person or is he an actual scarecrow? Or?
In your experience, you could probably detect evil, and it might tell you if it's changed.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Do you mean to link it or just say it?
No, just say it. Yeah.
It's evil.
Yeah, it hasn't. You don't get a pulse of evil from this scarecrow or ghoul or farmer. Not like the other dead ones all around.
Can I tell he's been infected or not?
You'd imagine if he's up on this pole, he's probably on his way to turning. But he hasn't.
Like everyone else.
Yeah, but he hasn't quite turned yet.
No, there's not much I could do for him. Does he appear secure?
Yes, but like the other ones are fairly secure too, and they broke free.
Yeah. Well, I double moved on the horse, so I really can't do anything except point it out. There he is.
Look. All right, let's
I could do perception and see if others are around. So just do that for fun. Look around. See if there's another threat.
Okay, so from where you are in your vantage point, you can see it far off into the middle of the cornfield. You can see some movement, and you can see Alandrill in his battle with ghoul number 3. Scarecrow.
Okay, so like northeast from my location.
Yeah, and let me just do one more round of them, and then
Yep.
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
See, he goes, Scarecrow Ghoul number 3 goes first.
I'll assume Darts already know this, but I'll say I think Alangel's over there fighting.
That's where I hear the noise. Yeah.
And see if Alendro can put him away. And I'll advance it around. Let's see here. The kukri in the cornfield. Misses. All right. Rampa. The barn is starting to go up. There's ghouls pounding on the wall trying to get out. They're going to burn to death in however long it takes a barn to burn down. You got Darsal and Alexis to the south. Look like they're examining a scarecrow that's on poles, and maybe they've removed the burlap hat, and it's a farmer. He's probably got 2 or 3 points of ability damage before he dies of ghoul fever.
So he's yeah. I'll stand here in front of the door.
Okay.
I'll try and strike any ghouls and make it out.
All right. At the door, Sushi and Sasha and Mims. You get like a powerful waft of the dead come out from the door of the farmhouse, and you can see several. Now that you're looking at it, trails of blood out to the door into the dirt. The door kind of like hanging loose, and a little gust of wind blows it open a little bit, and inside you can see a body laying on the ground, and the body's been like half devoured. It's kind of a pretty gruesome scene in there.
Well, that one's not getting back up.
No, it looks like his rib cage has been torn open, and his intestines have been dragged out, and big chunks of his leg and hip have been devoured.
Well, scan the area with detect magic.
Okay.
Full deal.
Let's see here. Detect magic. I'll take note of that. I don't think there is anything.
Okay. Otherwise, Sushi will slip in and, as quietly as possible, just look for things, unusual things, besides, missing hunks of flesh of dead bodies.
Okay.
Other unusual things.
All right, let's do a quick round of the battle in the corn. Let's see here. There we go. Oh. There's a hit. A claw and a bite. And then Alendro. He's got this ghoul on the ropes, but got to put him away. That'll do it. Okay. So within, say, a couple more rounds, Alendro emerges from the corn. He's bloodied. But he doesn't seem to be, like, on death's door or anything like that. He's a little worse for wear, but nothing crazy. The barn begins to burn. Sushi quietly slips into the farmhouse. Let me give you a little description of... Now that the door's kind of opened as well, the farmhouse is in a terrible state. There's more than one body in there. You go in, it's the The kitchen looks like the worst of it. It looks like it was a feeding place for ghouls. There's like body parts strewn all over the place. It's almost like a charnel house, but there's one body that is intact.
Who is it?
And does it start to get up?
It does not. Let me clear the menu here. Delete from tracker all foes. Okay, so the farmer on the post, what do you guys want to do with him?
Is he responsive or is he unconscious?
He's conscious. He can talk, and he's maybe got like hours to live before the ghoul fever takes over. And he's kind of whispering. He's like, they're everywhere. They're we.
How did they get here? Like, what started this mess?
We came to investigate the farm. We've been here for almost a day now, and they're everywhere. They're in the corn. They're in the house. They're in the barn.
We've killed at least a dozen of them. How many more do you think there are?
There was one with purple fur. She looked like a catfolk. There's the master's in the house, I think.
I can't help you, but I can ease your pain. What do you want?
Yes, do it. Do it. I don't want to turn.
I could have brought him with the elephants at his request.
No prayers or anything like that. Just coup de grace. That's pretty savage of you, Ray.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's just wanted to take care of business, I guess.
All right.
She gives him what he wants.
All right. All right. So inside the farmhouse, I'm gonna get Sushi to make a perception check for me.
Is anybody coming out of the burning barn?
No, the burning barn. It's like it's a well-made barn that is on fire, and roof bits are starting to collapse down. You can hear the screams of ghouls from the inside. The ghoul. Okay. I'm calling that encounter dead. Nice work, Ratatouille.
Right. Well, if that happens, I'll start going in the barn too, into the farmhouse too.
Okay, so let's see here.
Has it been longer than a minute since I touched Rampa?
It has not.
Okay, you still have guidance for a little bit longer then.
Okay, so as Sasha's kind of making her way through Sushi's kind of making his way through the house, through the kitchen. Let's see here. I'll put him on the. Let's make that visible. I'm going to get Sushi to make a fortitude save for me, please and thank you, for the stench that's coming from the... Ooh, all right. Let's see here.
Delicate cat.
Yes. Okay, so roll a d6 for me. All right. Sickened for 8 minutes. That's minutes.
Okay.
So let me see here. Effects. Sickened. And so that would be 80. Okay.
Anybody else have to make any saves?
Not yet. But
She went in the farmhouse, didn't she?
She went in the farmhouse, yes.
Yeah.
This is coded wrong. So
Well, I'll be going in there right after that. So.
Yeah, we'll get everybody on the maps.
Yep.
It's close.
Lexus is riding towards the farmhouse, seeing that everyone's going in. Just gonna join him.
Did Alandril finally kill his ghoul?
Yeah, he's moving over as you speak. So it's the claw, not the bite. That's what I was trying to roll on here, but it's got it coded wrong. So 20 is a miss. So now you can see a ghoul-like creature. See if there's a picture in here. So this ghoul, that picture doesn't do it justice. It has long, sharp teeth, kind of just like the other ghouls, but it seems to be dressed reasonably well, almost like not a farm worker, but somebody who has some kind of a domestic job. And it's got all the features of a ghoul, but it seems more powerful. And let's go to, let's make that round 17. So everybody's kind of gathered around the door. I'm going to drop everybody right there. And let's just move Sush. Where did she go? Oh, you know what? This might be... let's see here.
The fortitude was purely the stench, not contact, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So shift. There we go. Yeah, it was stench based.
All right.
All right, we'll stay with the same initiative order. Well, everybody else, can you guys maybe I'll share the map? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see anything.
Oh, much better.
I don't see any lights. All I see is blackness.
Let's just do that. Yeah, and
right.
we'll say the door is right over here.
Probably not bringing Sundancer inside the house.
I don't think it matters at this point. Oh no, these are the yeah. Anywhere you want is the door. So Rampa.
All right. What do I see? Do I see any bad guys?
You can see, yeah, you see this like a ghoul kind of lunges up at Sushi, but you can also see, you see.
I don't see the ghoul.
I don't see the ghoul either. Sorry.
You might have to be in the house to see it.
No,
Now
I see it.
Now I see it. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
is the house south of me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So let's yeah. Hang on here.
How do I get in the door?
The
door's over here?
I couldn't figure out where the door was. So yeah, there we
there
go.
we go.
Good
Okay.
enough. Okay. So inside,
I see him over here.
you see several bodies torn apart, limbs here and there, various states of consumption. You see another body that looks like it is roughly intact. The shirt is ripped open, and you can see the Sihedron symbol carved into the chest. You can also see a man who looks like he might be in like custodial kind of clothes, and he is definitely a ghoul, and he's attacking Sushi.
Okay, so I see two. Where's the other one?
The other one's laying on the ground, dead,
Oh, I see.
quite
That
dead.
one.
He's got the
Okay,
Sihedron carved on his chest, just like the other murders.
Yep, I'll move to here. And I
You
will
did
try and-
see. Give me a perception check as you pass by the dead body.
Okay.
It's a stout one. 20 is okay. So you see a note pinned to his chest as well. So I don't know if you want to leave that for now or you want to investigate that.
I can get it later. That's fine.
Probably, yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Tried to lure you into a check.
And
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and attack too.
that's a 13 against a CMD.
Yeah, against the CMD, I'm pretty sure is a miss. This guy's a little more buffed up.
Yep, I figured. Well, I wouldn't have hit him with an armor class, so.
Yeah, CMD definitely is a miss.
Okay.
Okay. All right, this guy. He's not sure who's the most dangerous, so he takes a 5-foot step and attacks Rampa. Miss. Pretty close, though. This guy seems a little more powerful. I'm going to get you to make a fortitude save, too. The fortitude save might affect these rolls if you fail it and get sickened. Rampa. Fortitude. All right, I got it. That's enough to save. Okay, so you're good. Mims!
Did he hit me?
No, he didn't, but fortitude save for the stench. I called.
Oh, it's a stench. Okay.
That's okay.
Yep.
I rolled for you to you beat it.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
was just out of commission.
That's all right.
And I do like the fact you got a good save.
Actually, that might have saved you because it would have put your armor class down by 2 and it might have hit. Sicken might do that.
Attacking somebody.
Yes, so you're just outside of the range of the stench, so you're okay from there. But it smells horrible in here. It's a charnel house.
I have to wonder if throwing the sling at this range would be good or not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd be fine. Oh, yeah, -4 to hit, but...
Whiff.
Okay, clatters off the wall.
Tinder is very unhappy in this house.
Yeah, he does not like it. It's gross. There's, like, bodies everywhere. Sasha and Sushi.
Okay, the Sush moves 5 foot, swings the tail,
Mm-hmm.
Claws,
Nope.
retches a bit, obviously, quite
Yes.
ill off this
Yes.
stench,
Miss.
and tries something stupid, tries biting it.
There's a hit. Okay.
Okay. I will step foot in, make my fortitude save, I guess.
No, you're not. You're not close enough. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Good. Then I'll fling a bit of acid at it.
Okay.
Make sure I target it. And cast. Slamming against the wall, and we are done.
Not quite. You recognize this man. You don't recognize the man on the floor with the Sihedron symbol carved into his chest. But you recognize the man who is a ghoul and who's attacking Sushi and Rampa. It's an older gentleman, probably in his 50s. He's the caretaker. He lives in Sandpoint. He's the caretaker of the Foxglove Manor. It's like an old mansion, probably like 5 or 6 miles away from town. There's a noble family owns it, Alder and Foxglove. And while the family is away, this guy's name is Rogers Craesby, and his job is to just go out to the farmhouse and make sure there's no squatters, or basically keep it in decent condition while the family's not around. And this is Rogers Craesby.
I'll say is Craesby. Oh my God!
And he hisses.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Craesby.
Mr. to you. Let's see here. All right, so let's move Alendro over here somewhere. He's like, oh, that's gross. Darsel.
Okay. Well, I don't want to particularly go in that room.
You know that if you wanted to, you could channel energy from outside the door, and that would affect the ghoul. Or cast spells. You got clear line of sight and stuff like that. You can smell the stench of the. You can give me a knowledge religion check too, if that's something that you're into.
Yeah, I kind of am. Okay.
This is something that Darcel would probably just know. This is not like this is a more powerful ghoul, like a gat. It's Aghast.
Okay, let's do some harm to it. I'll channel some energy.
All right.
Target it.
Yep, it's the only one. It's the only undead that's in there, so you can just you don't have to worry about.
All right.
Here, my son John.
Yep.
Oh.
Piggly, my son John. Went to bed with his trousers on. One stuck.
Okay. I think he gets a save, a wisdom save. Or is it will or is it fortitude for the save?
It's will for half.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So give him a hit point back.
Mom, you gotta help us hunt.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Anything else I can do? You want to do, Darcel?
1, 2, 3.
No.
Auric. Auric's going to try to move in, jump up on the table. He's got to make his fortitude save.
There you go. Right down. There.
He's the hero again.
Yeah. He's got to make a... He steps on... He doesn't, like, do an athletics check. He just, like, walks up, steps on a chair, steps on the table. And swings down.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can get the thing.
Brings his bastard sword down on Crazeby's head. And then he turns around. He's going to think he might throw up. Oh, this is gross. And end of combat. You take the scene in. It's gruesome. Clearly this has been like going on for a little bit. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. You take in the amount of carnage, the dead bodies, the body that is on the ground with the Sahedron symbol. Anybody? I think Alexis is from the farmlands, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so you can. You don't even have to make a roll. This is old Mr. Hambley. He's the head of this farm. Hambley, notoriously tight with the buck. The other farmers kind of. It's always kind of like bit of a joke that he's so tight that he squeaks, and you can hear the coins rattling when Hambley's coming and stuff like that. And he specifically has not been desecrated, other than been murdered, and the Sahedron symbol carved on his chest. His body is resisting corruption, and there is a note pinned to his shirt.
What's it say?
I want to share with the group what the farmer said before he died, and that's that he claimed that a cat was here and spreading part of this, and a cat with purple fur, cat folk.
Okay, so as you guys kind of look around and investigate, you can see the odd tuft of purple fur around here as well. And you also see 3 other notes. scattered around the farmhouse as you guys are kind of
piece together these notes.
Okay, so the one on Farmer Hambley says this, and it's made out to Rampa. It says, "You and you alone have brought this fearful harvest. They are dead because of you, and more shall join them soon. Your lordship." In the bedroom to Allendrill, there's a note that says, "Join our pack on the hunt. Hunts with the heroes are such a bore," and bore is spelled Boar, and it's signed Your Ladyship.
Oh, it's a new player.
Above the little bureau, there's a note addressed to Darsel, and it says, "Would your goddess approve of this union? Maybe you could perform the ceremony, Your Ladyship." And over by the stove where the cheese is kept, a note to Ratatouille that reads, "Fancy a game of cat and mouse?" Signed by Your Ladyship. You investigate the house, and in addition to that, you also find Farmer Hambley's treasure, which is under a floorboard in the bedroom, in neat packets of 100 silver pieces each, 3,400 silver pieces. So I'll put that on the party sheet as well.
I'll mention about the caretaker if nobody is aware of him.
Okay, so the caretaker, around his neck, there is a key. The key has a symbol on the handle of it, and that is the symbol of the Foxglove coat of arms.
Seems like it might be worth a trip out there. Didn't you hunt a boar with the
Sounds like
Foxglove guy?
We did.
Yeah, so I get blamed for all the harvest.
Yes, it's your fault.
All right,
Hey, I haven't gotten blamed for anything yet. I'll take it.
you can have mine.
I think that two of you weren't in the group and we.
Yeah, no notes for Sasha or Mims.
Not one of the
It's not my
heroes.
fault. Woo.
If you're feeling left out, you can have my note.
And don't forget there was two other notes too. There was three other notes. There was the note to the three bad guys that got killed in the barn. The three con men.
It doesn't necessarily to be, the heroes of Sandpoint, because you're right, there were three other
There was a note that was to our catfolk friend.
Yes.
And then, yeah. So.
No, and there was a note to you as well. Yours was the very first note, Alexis.
Yeah, I remember.
almost enough to level.
We're popular.
Actually, you guys should be enough to level.
Why the single
Then
one
mine's
you?
behind, because I'm at...
Oh no, everybody's at the same now. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna.
9838 of 10,000. Or excuse me, yeah. 10,000. So
Did I miss one?
I need to kill a few more squirrels, I guess.
Oh, you know what? I missed.
You need another 260.
Let's see here. I missed one. Where was it?
They're 160.
Yeah, it was this one here. Okay, this will do it. There we go. Oh, why is it not working? I'll just do it this way. There we go. Oh, it has been added. Okay. It's not coming up on my my thing. All right. All right, good. All right, so we're going to gain a level. Also, what we're going to do is decide what you guys want to do. Do you want to head back to Sandpoint? You still haven't checked in with Hemlock or the mayor. You went right out to the sanatorium, then right to the farmlands. It's probably about an hour and change to Foxglove Manor from here, and it's probably about 2 hours back to Sandpoint. And you're at probably like 2:33 in the afternoon. By the time you sort out this entire scene.
Don't fall asleep.
Do we need to rest? Because if we do, we should head back to Sandpoint. Brief who we need to brief.
let's
Restock,
nap time.
rest.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Is there anything else that you want to do at the farmhouse before you go?
Ask Rampa or anyone else that can
Take
track.
the whole thing out, cast detect magic, all that other good stuff.
Yeah, you don't find anything else.
I'm curious if there's a way to determine if any ghouls escape the farm.
Yes. So let's just say that you guys spend the rest of the afternoon tracking down some ghouls, maybe checking in on the other farmers. You notice that most of the southern farms have been abandoned, and they've moved north of the what's the name of that river? Let's see, north of the Soggy River. So you go around the southern from the Lost Coast Road up to the Soggy River. Basically, there's a couple of different crossings, and say you take out a couple more groups of ghouls, and then make your way back to Sandpoint. All right.
We're really not trying to kill you. Okay?
So that gets it makes the farm areas safe, and you get back to Sandpoint. You can report to Hemlock. Anything else that you want to do along the way too is also. You do find some clues that within the last couple days, Purr was here. And it's quite possible that she is calling herself your ladyship.
Can we tell what direction they traveled from the farmhouse?
Track that kitty.
Yeah, you don't see any indications, but everything seems to be pointing towards Foxglove Manor.
Okay.
The caretaker, the invitations to join the pack, the Grace Sevilla's message to join them at the Misgivings.
Okay. And is anyone severely injured?
I don't think so. Alan's just got a few points of damage. Everybody else will probably, it's. We don't need to worry about rolling dice and stuff like that. If you guys are heading back to town, you can fix yourself up. What you do note, though, is in the morning, Mims and Alandrill have a bit of a fever.
Uh-oh.
Is this something curable by a lesser restoration?
The maybe the ability damage might be. So I'm gonna get Mimsif and
Have ability damage?
Can I
Not
hit
yet.
with a heal check?
yeah, you can give them +2. It's a. See if the. Okay.
Yay!
That'll be enough to beat the DC. Okay. So, Mims, you add +2 to your fortitude check.
I didn't realize I had ability damage.
No, you, not yet.
I bid them.
You have a bit
I
of
think it was
the
the stench. Was it the stench?
No, it was a ghoul fever. From 2 sessions ago, she failed her first save.
Well, don't fail this one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's an elf, right?
No.
Oh, that's right. You're a sylph. That's right. Okay.
Alendril's an elf, but he can still catch ghoul fever. He just can't get paralyzed by them. Yeah, +2.
So this is self-inflicted?
Take it.
Okay, so you recover from ghoul fever. I think it's just. Let me just double check that it's not multiple saves required. Just one. I think maybe the first save. Let's see here. Disease. Okay, ghoul fever, bite, injury, save once. DC 14, onset 1 day, frequency 1 day. Cure 2 consecutive saves. So you're not out of the woods yet, Mims. Nice try. All right, so let's kill Alendril now. He's going to add +2 to this. He's got to roll 7 or better, or else he takes some ability damage. Okay, so it is Ghoul Fever. I think the ability damage is 1d3 con and 1d3 dex.
Ouch.
So con 2 and dex dex 1. So a lesser restoration will boost the ability score back up to, but it won't. He still has to make 2 consecutive saves to get rid of the disease.
Okay, well, I could.
It'll give you more time to do it. That's
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll
Is it
do that.
1 restoration or 2 you're going to do?
I can only do 1 per day, right?
Well, how many second level spells do you have? And don't forget, you're 3rd level by the time, or you're 5th level by the time this rolls around, because you've rested.
Yeah.
We rested overnight, and you guys have all gained 5th level.
We can already
Right, okay.
edit our.
Can we start updating our characters?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Okay.
I think even with that, Alendro would be. I think he still failed by 1.
Also, was a new change is Tinder's bigger.
Ah.
Well,
Okay, so roll a d4 for me. This will be for the dexterity. Darsal.
okay.
Okay, and then roll a d4 for me for this constitution. Okay, so he's got 1 point of constitution damage still. But he's still at +1. Okay. So I'll have to keep an eye on him. He's sick. And let me just make a note on Mims that she's got 1 save. Ghoul Fever, 1 save. That's some good typing. And what we'll do is we'll kind of we'll call the night here while you guys update your characters, and we'll
Tomorrow.
yeah we'll start it.
Just gonna roll my HP before we go.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go get a couple hours of sleep before I
Oh, yeah,
go to
me
work.
too.
Yes, have a good night. If anyone wants to head out, this is a decent time to head out.
Take care.
Yeah, I'll upgrade.
So yes, I'm gonna go sleep.
Oh.
Night, Lou.
Night, y'all.
Good game.
Yeah, night, Luke.
I
Missing 164 hit points. I mean, XP.
Okay, let's have a look here.
yeah, that's odd. I'm down. I'm short 160.
No, it's got. Let's see here. Open.
I have XP 9836.
Yeah, 98.
So I need
So we need.
164.
Let's see here. What was it?
I've got 9840.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, it just wasn't reading. I don't know why it wasn't popping up. There we go.
All right.
So
Okay.
I'll change all those to 15,000 is the next marker.
So you level up, you drag it over there, and up. Yeah, sound of gun.
Oh, cool.
Bitcoin, I'll take that.
All right, I'll plan out and get everything loaded a few moments before we play next time.
Yeah, no problem. What I'll do is I'll open early next week.
Okay.
Have a good evening.
Good night. Good night.
You too.
Good game, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
So